is quiet, but my mind's awake, tracing every promise we used to make. Your shadow's dancing on my wall, like you never really left at all. Your sweater's still here by my bed, smells like the words we never said. I close my eyes, I see your face, but when I reach, there's empty space. Every corner of this room whispers softly of our truth, and I'm still holding on to what we used to be. Now you're just a memory of love, a faded picture I can't give up, a broken melody in my heart, playing the pain when we're apart. I try to move on, but it's not enough. You're every tear I'm dreaming of. All that's left when push comes to shove is you, just a memory of love. I walk alone down our old street. Every step feels bittersweet. The cafe where you held my hand, now I'm here, but you're not standing. Your laughter lingers in the air, like a ghost that doesn't care. It haunts my soul, it pulls me back to the love we couldn't make last. Still hear you say my name like nothing ever changed, but time keeps moving on without you next to me. Now you're just a memory of love, a faded picture I can't give up, a broken melody in my heart, playing the pain when we're apart. I try to move on, but it's not enough. You're every tear I'm dreaming of. All that's left when push comes to shove is you, just a memory of love. Maybe I was not enough, maybe we were just too young, maybe fate just pulled the plug before our story was fully sung. But if I had one more chance, I'd hold you like the last slow dance and tell you what I never could. I loved you more than you understood. Oh, if memories could breathe, you'd still be here with me. Now you're just a memory of love, a fragile star that shines above, a silent echo in the dark, the only light inside my heart. I try to be strong, but it's too tough. Every night still feels so rough. I'm learning how to live without the touch of the one I still dream of. You're the chapter I can't close, the only truth my heart still knows. Even if time moves on above, you'll always be my memory of love. The night is quiet, but I'm not the same, still whispering your name in every tear that falls from above. You remain a memory of love. A memory of love. I still wear the ring of your last goodbye, like a bruise on my heart that won't fade in time. You said forever, we're shaking hands. I'm standing here alone again. Your words were fire, your actions cold. You left me with a story half told. I sleep with the sound of your broken vow. Every night asks where you are now. I trusted your voice like a prayer, but prayers don't help when you're not there. You taught my heart how to believe, and taught my heart how to bleed. You swore you'd stand when the world died loud. You swore my tears would never fall down. But here I am with your name on my plate, calling you Lord in the pouring rain. I gave you my truth, my best life. You gave me a sky in a lonely night. This is the love that taught me into. Promise I wish you'd get with me too. I see your face in crowded streets, in every song and every beat. I hold my breath when I hear your name, like maybe you'll walk back and be the same. But time just proves what I already knew. I loved you more than you loved me too. You lied with your soul, you played with my soul. You broke what you touched, you left me cold. You said adios, then walked away, left me drowning in yesterday. You brought me up just to let me fall. I trusted you, lost it all. You swore you'd stay when the nights were warm. You swore my heart would always belong. Now every breath feels like goodbye. Every dream is a reason to die. I can't count on you, my faith, my flame. You gave me silence, guilt, and shame. This is the truth I never meant to see. I promise you broke inside of me. I loved you in, I loved you deep. I promise I wish you'd count with me. I still remember that September rain. You held my hand like nothing would change. We built our world on whispered dreams. dreams. Now all that's left are silent streets. Your picture hangs beside my bed. I trace your smile, the words you said. I'll never leave, I swear I'll stay, but promises just fade away. Every night I close my eyes, you're the shadow in the light. Every song on the radio feels like you won't let me go. Why are you coming back to me? And every tear that I can't see, and every dream that feels so real, and every scar that didn't heal. If you're not mine, then set me free. Stop coming back, stop haunting me. My broken heart can barely breathe. Why are you coming back to me? I packed your letters in a box, tried to bury all the clocks that froze the moment you walked away. Left me with words you couldn't say. Your favorite jacket's in my room, still smells like you, like a lost perfume. I tell myself I'm moving on, but every night you're still my song. Every street has your name, every memory's the same. I try to run, I try to hide it, but you're the echo deep inside. Why are you coming back to me? And every tear that I can't see, and every dream that feels so real, and every scar that didn't heal. If you're not mine, then set me free. Stop coming back, stop haunting me. My broken heart can barely breathe. Why are you coming back to me? Maybe love don't disappear, maybe it just lingers here, like a ghost that won't move on. Even when the light is gone, I try to hate you, try to blame, try to wash away your name. But the harder that I fight, the more you're here each lonely night. Tell me how to let you go when my heart still doesn't know how to beat without your touch. Why I still need you this much. You keep coming back to me, and every breath I can't release, and every prayer I whisper low, in every place I used to go. Why are you coming back to me? Like waves returning to the sea, like unfinished melodies that never found their harmony. If love is gone, then let it be. Don't leave your memory in me. My broken heart is on its knees. Why are you coming back to me? Maybe one day I'll be strong, maybe I'll forget this song, but tonight you're all I see, still coming back to me. The silence screams your name tonight, echoes through these empty halls. Your shadow dances with the light, like pictures hanging on my walls. I trace your smile in broken glass, but it cuts me every time. Memories I can't let pass, still replay inside my mind. You said forever with a kiss, like it would never fade away. Now forever feels like this, just another word you couldn't say. I'm drowning in the love we gave, but you don't love me anymore. There's an emptiness inside, where your arms once held me tight. A quiet storm I cannot fight, that keeps me up all night. I'm pretending I'm alright, while my world just falls apart. There's an emptiness inside, living in my heart. Maybe I was just a chapter in a story you outgrew, but you were my forever after every dream I ever knew. Now I'm talking to the ceiling, hoping somehow you can hear. I'm begging for some kind of healing, but healing's never near. If love was meant to last, why does it fade like this? Why does the future feel like past since I lost your kiss? I try to love somebody new, but my heart won't let them in. Every road just leads to you, and back to where we've been. There's an emptiness inside that no one else can fill, a lonely place where hope has died, and time is standing still. I gave you all of me to keep, now I'm left with what remains. There's an emptiness inside, flowing through my veins. So if you ever think of me, some quiet moments tight, just know you left a part of you, this emptiness inside. I wake up in the silence of a lonely room, your shadows dancing with the afternoon. Every little sound makes my heart believe you're walking back to me. I trace your name across the foggy glass, like if I hold it tight it won't fade so fast. But memories don't stay where I beg them to, they slip like morning dew. I keep your picture by my bed, afraid of what my mind might forget. I whisper words I never said into the emptiness. I live in fear you'll love someone new. I live in fear of forgetting you. I'm scared one day I'll finally see you're just a ghost that lives in me. I hold my tears but they appear every time your name is near. I'm breathing but it's unclear. I live in fear. Your sweater's hanging by the door, I can't move it like before. It feels like if I let it go, I'll lose the last of hope. The nights are longer than they were, the stars don't shine, they only blur. I count the cracks across my ceiling to drown out what I'm feeling. I play the songs we used to know, but turn them down real soft and low. 'Cause if they're loud, my heart might show it's breaking slow. I live in fear you'll love someone new. we had was real, that it was true. If I stop crying over you, does that mean our love wasn't true? If I can't smile without your kiss, will I forget what heaven is? I'm holding on to every tear, 'cause losing her means losing years of every promise we made here. And that's my fear. Oh, I'm afraid to let you go, 'cause who am I without your love? Oh, I'm afraid to face tomorrow if you're not the one I'm dreaming of. I live in fear you'll love someone new. I live in fear I'll stop loving you. I'm scared that time will slowly steal the way your arms once made me feel. I'm frightened of the healing years, of silent nights without your tears, of waking up and finding clear you're not coming near. I live in fear of growing strong, of realizing you were wrong, of singing now a different song where I belong. So I'll stay here just for a while, with broken heart and fragile smile, holding on to what was dear, even if I live in fear. I saw your shadow in the pouring rain, standing where you said you'd wait. But promises washed down the drain, and love arrived too late. Your picture's fading on my wall, but not inside my head. I still reach out to call your name when silence fills my bed. Every little memory still whispers through the air, and I'm drowning in the question I'm too afraid to bear. I wonder if you care when the nights are cold and long. Do you ever miss my voice when you're listening to our song? Do you feel my absence like a ghost that lingers there? Or am I just a chapter closed? I wonder if you care. The coffee shop on 5th and Main still keeps our corner seat. I sit alone with empty hands and hearts that used to meet. I trace your name in foggy glass, then watch it disappear. Just like every forever you whisper If I showed up at your door tonight with tears I couldn't hide, would you look into my broken eyes or slowly step aside? I still sleep on your side of the bed, still hear every word you never said, still wear this heart upon my sleeve, still begging you, don't leave. I wonder if you care when the rain falls down like this. Do you ever taste my name in the memory of a kiss? Does my love still haunt you somewhere unaware? Or am I just a faded dream floating through your prayers? I wonder if you care when you close your eyes at night. Do you ever fight the feeling that we didn't end it right? Or am I the only one still standing in despair? Tell me, do you ever stop and think of me? I wonder if you care. The rain keeps falling softly, like the love we couldn't save, and I'm left here with a question that echoes through the pain. If you ever love me truly, if you're even still aware, I'm still here, wondering if you care. I heard your name in a crowded room. It hit my chest like a silent wound. I smiled like it didn't hurt at all, but inside I felt the pieces fall. You're somewhere under a different sky, holding her close while I wonder why. Was I just someone you passed through, or did you ever miss me too? Do you ever stop and think of us when the night gets quiet and love gets tough? Or did you fold me like a letter and throw away forever? If he missed me, would he call my name? Would he feel this fire, this aching flame? Would he lie awake where I used to be, replaying every memory? If he missed me, would he try again, or let me fade like I never meant anything more than I used to be? Tell me if he missed me. I still remember your trembling hands, tracing dreams we had never planned. You said, with you I feel alive. Now I'm just learning how to survive. Your side of the bed is cold as stone, but somehow I don't sleep alone. Your ghost is louder in the dark, still breaking my fragile heart. Do you ever hear our favorite song and feel like something's wrong? Or did you change the station fast so you don't face the past? If he missed me, would he lose his pride? Would he try to cross this broken tide? Would he show up at my door like he did 1,000 times before? If he missed me, would he fight for us to say goodbye without a fuss? Am I just a memory, or does he asking you to choose. I'm just trying not to lose the hope that once was ours before we fell apart. If he missed me, would he let me know? Would he stop this endless letting go? Would he hold me like before, like I was worth fighting for? If he missed me, would he say it loud, break through every silent cloud? Or am I the only one still holding on? If he missed me, would he come back home? Or am I meant to miss him alone? I whisper your name into the night, like maybe it'll make it right. But silence answers back to me. Guess he doesn't miss me. You say he's busy every night, got too much on his mind. But love don't disappear like that, it doesn't leave you behind. You stare at your silent phone like it's gonna light your room, but deep inside you already know who he makes time for soon. You paint excuses in your head like there's some kind of truth. But darling, love ain't complicated when somebody chooses you. If he cared the way you do, you wouldn't have to beg him to. If he wanted to, he would call, he would catch you when you fall. He would drive through pouring rain just to see your face again. If he wanted to, he would try, wouldn't leave you there to cry. Love ain't something you push through. If he wanted to, he would do. You memorize his every word like they're diamonds in your hand, while he forgets the promises he never meant to stand. You shrink yourself to fit his world like that's what love requires. Real love never dims your light or sets your heart on fire. You keep holding on to hope like it's all you have to lose. But someone who is scared of love will always let you choose. If he felt the way you feel, you wouldn't question what is real. If he wanted to, he would stay, wouldn't slowly walk away. He would fight for what you are, wouldn't love you from afar. If he wanted to, he would show, wouldn't let you feel alone. Love ain't something you push through. If he wanted to, he would do. Stop blaming your heart for loving too deep. Stop blaming your tears for promises he couldn't keep. You gave him your best, you gave him your truth. But love shouldn't hurt just to prove it's you. There's someone out there who won't make you guess, who won't leave your heart in this beautiful mess. If he wanted to, he would fight, hold you closer every night. You wouldn't wonder where he's been, or if you're enough for him. If he wanted to, he would choose, wouldn't make your heart feel used. He would stand right by your side, wouldn't make you dry your eyes, let him go. You deserve a love that shows. One day someone will prove it too. If he wants you, he'll do. He'll do. The room is quiet, but my mind's too loud. Your picture's hanging like a heavy cloud. I trace your smile with trembling hands, but you're a world I don't understand. The bed's still warm from memories. Whispers flow through empty sheets. I close my eyes and there you are, a fading light, a broken star. I thought that love was meant to stay, not disappear without a trace. Now every night I try to find your shadow in this lonely space. I'm making some love with your memory, holding the ghost of what it used to be, kissing the air where you used to breathe, pretending you're still here with me. I'm making some love in the dark alone, dancing with dreams that have turned to stone. If loving you is all I know, then I'll keep holding on, even if you're gone. Your perfume lingers on my skin, like you just walk right back in. But silence answers every prayer, and I'm just talking to empty air. The mirror shows a stranger's face, a heart that time cannot erase. I try to smile, I try to move, but every road leads back to you. We built a world with fragile hands, now I'm the last one standing there. The echoes of our promises still float like smoke inside the air. I'm making some love with your memory, holding the ghost of what it used to be, kissing the air where you used to breathe, pretending you're still here with me. I'm making some love in the dark alone, dancing with dreams that have turned to stone. If loving you is all I know, then I'll keep holding on, even if you're gone. Maybe I'm crazy for feeling this way, maybe I should have learned to walk away. But love like ours don't fade so fast, it stains the future, haunts the past. I reach for you in the midnight blue, my heart still beats in time with you. And though you found somebody new, I'm still in love with the thought of you. Every tear falls like summer rain, every touch still calls your name. I'm lying here, but I can't pretend that this is how our story ends. I'm making some love with your memory, holding the ghost of what it used to be, kissing the air where you used to breathe, begging your heart to remember me. I'm making some love in the dark alone, building a world from the broken bones. If loving you is all I know, then I'll keep holding on. Yeah, I'll keep holding on, even if you're gone. The room is quiet, but my heart's still loud, calling your name into the clouds. I'm making some love with you somehow. old songs, but they hurt a while. Your name still lives in every sound, and every step I break down. Your jacket hangs by the door, like you might come back once more. I talk to air like it's you, pretending you still feel me too. I see your face in passing cars and neon lights and fading stars. This town still knows your voice, but you forgot me by choice. Every corner keeps your trace, every laugh feels out of place. I'm breathing in the past we lay, losing myself in yesterday. I'm lost in the places you loved with me, haunted by what we used to be. The shadow dances on every street, while I fall apart on shaking feet. I scream your name into the night, but you don't turn, you don't fight. I'm bleeding open every time. Lost where your love once burned me down. Your favorite road still calls my name, but I'm the only one to blame. I chase your ghost from bar to bar, trying to forbid how close we are. My hands still miss your face, my heart still runs your ways. You left me here with all our days, stuck in your memory nave. I'm lost in the places you loved with me, drowning in old reality. Your goodbye still fills the air like you never really cared. I cry where you once held my hand in dreams that you don't understand. I'm breaking down, I can't move on. Lost in the love that's dead and gone. You promised me forever, then you ran, left me holding a broken plan. Your love was fire, now it's a scar. You crushed my soul and drove too far. I trusted you with all my pain, now I choke on your last name. You walked away like I was nothing, now I'm dying from your love. And I'm lost in the places you love with me, screaming for what we used to be. Your silence cuts me like a knife. You stole the best years of my life. If you ever feel this ache, know it's my heart you chose to break. I'm still here where we fell apart, lost in the map of your cold heart. I packed my bags in the middle of the night, left your picture on the dresser by the light. The door closed softly, but my heart slammed loud. I try to walk away, but I'm still not out. Your shadow lingers on these empty streets, and every stranger's face I think we meet. The city changes, but the pain remains. Different skies, same falling rain. I told myself that I'd be strong this time, but strength fades when I cross that line. No matter where I go, no matter what I do, every road just leads me back to you. Different bars, different rooms, different nights, under different moons. I try to let you fade like yesterday's glow, but you're in my heart, no matter where I go. I changed my number, got a brand new start, but I can't replace this broken heart. I met someone with your kind of smile, stayed for a moment but not for a while. Your laugh still echoes in my head like a song that never really ends. I run from memories, I swear I try, but they chase me down every time. I thought that miles would set me free, but distance means nothing to memory. No matter where I go, no matter what I say, your name still finds me every day. Different towns, different views, different arms. I try to choose, I keep pretending I don't know, but you're in my soul, no matter where I go. I stood on a shoreline far away, watched the waves erase our names, but even oceans can't wash you out. You're written in me without a doubt. I try to hate you, try to move on, tried to convince myself you're gone, but love like ours don't disappear, it just turns into silent tears. If I could rewrite every page, if I could untie this love we made, I'd free my heart from holding on, but somehow you still belong. No matter where I go, no matter how I run, you're the moon to my setting sun. Different dreams, different lies, different tears in different eyes. I build new walls, but they still show you're carved too deep. No matter where I go, so I'll keep walking these lonely roads with a love I can't let go. Maybe someday I'll finally know how to live without you so, but until that day, just know you're the truth I'll always owe, no matter where I go. I still hear your steps at night, even when you're not around. Your name is on my tired lips, but it never makes a sound. I touch the space you used to fill, cold sheets of broken trust. I'm learning how to sleep alone with the last breath of us. Your jacket on the chair still waits, like you might walk back in. Every promise that we made feels like a quiet sin. I try to be what you needed, I try to stay so strong, but loving you was fighting a war I couldn't win. road now feels too long. Every song cuts like a knife. We had dreams of growing old, and now I'm scared of my own life. Your silence is a heavy sound, it follows where I go. I talk to you in empty rooms, like you still don't know. This is the last breath of us, the final tear I cry. I built my world around your love. You watched it slowly die. I begged you not to let me fall, but you let go anyway. You chose your freedom over me, and that's the price I pay. This is the last breath of us. I'm fading from your touch. You said forever with your lips, but forever was too much. You stabbed my soul with I don't care. You buried me with your goodbye. You looked into my burning eyes and taught my heart to die. I bled for you, I broke for you, I lost my sense of worth. You turned my love into a wound that screams inside my chest. This is the last breath of us, the end of every dream. I trusted you with all I had. Now nothing's what it seems. You were my home, my only truth, my reason to survive. Now I'm just learning how to breathe without you in my life. This is the last breath of us. I'm letting you go slow, but every beat inside my heart still whispers what you stole. So here's goodbye to what we were, to love that couldn't stay. I take the last breath of us and walk the other way. I packed your name inside my chest and walked alone through silent days. Your voice still lives inside my head like words that never fade. I touch the space you used to stand, it still feels warm somehow. I smile in front of everyone, but I am breaking down. I learned to breathe without your arms, but it still hurts my lungs. Every road I try to take still leads to what we were. When goodbye took everything, it took my light, it took my sleep, it took the dreams I saved for us and turned them into memories. I gave you all I had in me, my heart, my faith, my youth. Now all I have is emptiness. stole the fire from my veins and called it letting free. But even with this broken heart, I still survive each day. You took my love, you took my world, but I still say your name. When goodbye took everything, it didn't take my love away. I trace your name on quiet nights, like it still belongs to me. Your jacket hangs by the door, like you might come back and see. I talk to walls that know your voice. I sleep on only half the bed. I still believe in yesterday, even though you left instead. Every promise had a crack, I just didn't see it then. I held the truth inside my chest and called it we and us. And when this is when love learned to break, right in the middle of my heart. You said forever was too heavy, so you tore my world apart. I gave you all I had to give. You gave me reasons to ache. I learned what lonely really means when love learned to break. Your picture lives inside my phone, like it's scared to disappear. I hear your laugh in passing cars and songs I cannot hear. My friends say time will make it heal, but time just makes it loud. Every step I take alone still feels like letting down. I was brave, I was true, I was weak in loving you. I built a home inside your arms. You burned it just by leaving too. This is when love learned to break. In the dark behind my eyes, you chose freedom over us and left me here to cry. I gave you blood, I gave you breath. You gave me scars to take. I learned how hard goodbye can hit. When love learned to break, you cut my soul with simple words. I don't feel it anymore. You walked away from all my pain like it was nothing worth fighting for. I begged the truth from shaking lips. You answered me with silence. You taught my heart how pain can live where hope once kept its balance. This is when love learned to break. In the deepest part of me, I was holding on to dreams. You were already free. I loved you past the point of pain. You loved me just too late. Now every tear knows who to blame. When love learned to break, if love comes back with your face, I swear I won't stay. I already learned the hardest way how love to break. felt it in your silence last night. Your voice was there but not your heart. You said you needed space to breathe, but left me here in pieces torn apart. I still keep your shirt on my chair, like you might walk in any day. I talk to your empty side of the bed and lie about being okay. You used to hold my shaking hands, now you hold your reasons tight. You say we're just two tired souls who lost the will to fight. I count the steps from here to you, but you don't meet me halfway. I'm learning how to miss your touch in the light of every day. When you chose the distance, you broke my name. You turned out forever into a memory flame. I'm screaming your truth in a house full of pain. You walked out easy, I stayed in the rain. When you chose the distance, I lost my ground. I'm still loving you, but you're not around. You said it was peace, but it felt like a war. You closed your heart and left me the door. Your laugh still lives inside my head, like it never learned goodbye. I see your face in crowded streets, in every stranger's eyes. You said don't wait, go live your life, like love is just a phase. But you were my whole reason for believing in our days. When you chose the distance, you cut me deep. You took all the promises I still keep. I call your name in the middle of night. You sleep in your freedom, I bleed in this fight. When you chose the distance, you saved your soul and left mine dying out in the cold. You said it's better this way with no tear, but I'm still stuck with you right here. You didn't kill me with hate, you killed me with calm. You left with a smile and a cold goodbye bomb. You said I still care while you turn and ran. I was your story, you dropped me like sand. Don't call it love if you won't stay. Don't call it us if you walk away. When you chose the distance, I lost my voice. I never got a fair last chance. You left me here with all our days and every word you didn't say. When you chose the distance, I died inside, but I still love you, I can't deny. You found your peace, I found the pain. When you chose the distance, you left my name. I still stand where we used to be, waiting for a love that won't come back to me. I still keep your old name in my phone, like it might call me back home. Your jacket still hangs by the door, like you're coming back once more. I whisper your name to the night, pretend everything's still alright. We planned our life in simple lines, always yours and you are mine. Now I talk to empty air, like you're standing right there. Every step feels slow and wrong, since the place I loved is gone. When you forgot our forever, I learned what breaking feels like. You walked away so easy, left me here with every night. I gave you all my heartbeat. face in crowded streets, in every laugh and every beat. You promised me a week, now I live and used to be. Your words still cut my skin, like the truth I can't give in. When you forgot our forever, my world fell into pieces. Your silence is louder than all your broken reasons. I built my dreams around you, you burned them down with never. You said our love would never die, but you forgot our forever. You tore my soul with gentle lies. You watched me bleed and called it time. You held my hand and let it drop, like loving me was just a stop. I gave you faith, I gave you trust. You gave me pain and fading dust. When you forgot our forever, you left me living in yesterday. I scream your name in my pillow, but you don't hear what I say. I loved you more than my own life. You chose your freedom over better. You swore my heart was safe with you, then you forgot our forever. I learned to breathe without your name. I learned to walk through all this pain, but deep inside I still remember the day you forgot our forever. I was standing in the quiet of a room, your jacket still hanging by the door. You said nothing, just turned away, like love was something you were done with. I tried to hold the sound of your name, but it slipped right through my hands. Now every step I take alone feels heavier than it should be. Your shoes are still beside the wall, like you might come back tonight, but the clock keeps telling me the truth. You're already living another life. I replay the last goodbye like it's stuck inside my head. You left without a reason and took the best of me instead. When you walked out of me, you broke my heart in two. You didn't just leave the house, you left my future too. I gave you all my days, I gave you all my trust. Now I'm sleeping with the pain and waking up with us. When you walked out of me, I stopped believing love. You turned my hope to ashes and called it giving up. You didn't walk away from us, you walked out of me. And now I'm just a shadow of who I used to be. I still hear your laughing crowds, still see your face in cars that pass. Every song sounds like your voice, every road leads to the past. My friends say time will fix the cut, but they don't feel this deep. This is not a simple hurt, this is a wound that doesn't sleep. When you walked out of me, you stole my peace of mind. You left your promises bleeding in You said forever like a joke, then ran when love got hard. You didn't just leave my life, you shattered my heart. You walked out of me, I lost who I was. I lost my light, I lost my trust. You didn't walk out of love, you walked out of me. And now this pain is all I see. If you ever hear this song someday, know I loved you honestly. You walked away from everything, but the worst, you walked out of me. I still remember how your fingers fit in mine, like every broken piece of me was finally aligned. We used to talk until the sky turned pale and blue. Now all the midnight hours just echo back to you. Your laughter lingers in the corners of this room, like perfume that refuses to leave too soon. I try to wash your memory from these sheets, but every dream just lays you back with me. I told myself that I would be okay, but every step I take just walks me back your way. When you're no longer mine, why does my heart still call your name? Why does forever feel so close but slip away like rain? When you're no longer mine, why do I still hold on so tight? I'm reaching for a love that's fading with the light. You moved on fine, but I'm still breaking when you're no longer mine. I passed the cafe where we used to sit. Two empty chairs still feel like they don't fit. I hear your voice in every crowded street, but when I turn around, it's just my heartbeat. You said sometimes love just isn't enough, but how can something soft turn so rough? We built a world with promises and plans. Now I'm with pieces in my hands. I keep replaying words you didn't say, searching for a reason you walked away. When you're no longer mine, why does my heart still call your name? Why does forever feel so close but slip away like rain? When you're no longer mine, why do I still hold on so tight? I'm reaching for love that's fading with the light. You moved on fine, I'm still yours in the pain. I wake up in a room full of silence. Your name is still stuck in my chest. I walk past the places we used to be, like love was a dress I can't wear. Your voice is a ghost in the hallway. Your touch is a bruise in my mind. I try to breathe without thinking of you, but every breath leaves you behind. They say time will make it easier, but time just taught me to pretend. I smile in front of strangers, then break when the night comes in. I've got a heart missing its home, and that home was you. I'm standing in crowds feeling lonely, like love doesn't know what to do. I scream your name in the quiet, I bleed when I try to move on. You left with the light in my life, now I'm just a heart missing its home. Your jacket still smells like yesterday. Your promise to sleep on the floor. I read all the words you once gave me, they don't feel alive anymore. My phone is a box full of memories. Your laugh is still living inside. I press don't call like a prayer, but my hands always choose to cry. I tell myself I am stronger, but strength feels heavy tonight. I hold on to broken forever, like it's the last thing that's right. I've got a heart missing its home, and that home was you. I sleep with your name on my pillow, like pain is the only truth. I gave you my soul for a future. You gave me a goodbye song. You walked out with all of my hope. Now I'm just a heart missing its home. You cut me with love, then left me to heal. You said I need space while stealing my air. I trusted your hands with my whole life, now they don't even reach when I fall. You turned my forever into a memory. You turned my belief into doubt. You broke me so clean with your silence. I don't know who I am without. I've got a heart missing its home, and that home was you. I'm drowning in what we could have been, in dreams that never came true. I loved you in real life moments, in fights, in tears, in pain. You left me with empty tomorrows, and a love I can't explain. You were my only safe place. Now I'm lost and alone. You walked away from my heartbeat. I'm just a heart missing its home. If you ever hear this song, know I tried to be strong, but my heart still believes you were always my home. We used to talk all night, now we just say hi. You sit beside me, but your heart's not mine. Your touch feels colder, like it's fading away. I keep pretending still okay. We stopped sharing dreams, stopped holding tight. Your eyes look tired when you say goodnight. I feel the silence between every word. I'm still in love, but you look cured. Our love didn't crash, it slowly broke like a fire that ran out of smoke. We didn't scream, we didn't fight, we just lost the will to try. I stayed too long in a dying place, kissing a ghost with your face. You let me go without a sound, a love that fell apart slowly down. I wash your name from my skin each day, but it comes back in a pain